Welcome, platform tennis fans. Tonight, we have a special treat for our viewers as we bring you an exhibition match featuring 4 of the top players in the country. Let's see what they did to prepare. You're about to play Alex Bancila and Peter Berka, 2 of the highest accoladed players in the game right now.
You've got to realize that I'm not preparing for the match now. I've been preparing for this match my whole life. Training, I've been working out.
Pre-match dinner of champions. What do we have here?
We have a low-calorie pizza and the equally low-calorie buffalo wings.
Hosted by the Lake Forest Club, this matchup is part of the first official paddleplayer.com platform tennis camp, the largest in the history of the sport. Who's going to win this match tonight?
Peter Berka.
Peter Berka by himself. It's going to be 1v3, and Peter Berka is going to win this one. What's the over-under here?
Non-pro Alex right here. Yeah, we're going Mark.
Mark Parsons. Who's going to win this one?
Mr. Bancila.
Mr. Bancila. You guys do the same thing? I think the fans are going to win. The fans are going to win this one. And we are underway. Joining me in the booth here as we go over some highlights is Peter Berka from Sunset Ridge Country Club. Peter, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Will.
Peter, how would you describe the conditions tonight? They look pretty pleasant.
It's 50 degrees. The fans are hanging from the screens. The beer is flowing. I just stuffed myself with some popcorn, and I'm ready to play.
That looks like another quality lob by Alex. You can tell the depth is just incredible. Mark Parsons stepping up to drive a couple times. You see he's never seen a ball that he cannot drive.
I don't think he's ever hit a shot out of the forehand in his life. That was amazing. He looks as comfortable as ever in that corner. You know, the one thing about these points is, are you patient enough to wait for the right ball? And like, for instance, that was my only look of the whole point. These guys are also talented. You know, we just have to wait each other out.
Well, you can see here that Mark Parsons is setting up his backhand again, and there it is.
Oh, that was unreal. He put his foot on the screen for that. What was I thinking? I mean, that right there is not the spot you want to hit to Mark Parsons. He is arguably the best backhand in the game.
That was awesome.
Mark, you hit that one drive so hard the car alarm went off. Moving along to the second set.
How ridiculous is this shot right here? He gets his opponent to go one way and then hits the other. That's not easy to do.
Yeah, it looks like he actually was going to hit an overhead. He got Dane to shift over and start moving towards the ad side to cover it. And then at the last second, he breaks his wrist and he completely jukes Dane out of his shoes. How do you come up with a shot like this? Where do you even think of something like that?
I think you have to be from the capital, which is Bucharest. The American way is the big forehand and Big Macs and cheeseburgers and Chevrolet, and I guess in Bucharest it's breaking your wrist on drop shot. The one key with going Aussie, we have to do this straight away to Mark in the ad. His backhand's too big. He ends up getting in the net, getting control of the net, and Alex hits a great shot of the ad to get the net back for us, and then Mark does the same, getting it back for his team. Ends up turning into kind of a tennis point. And those are the ones that are just fun. I mean, they're not only fan-friendly, they're player-friendly. Let's be honest. We love playing those points. I got lucky on the lob. Alex, good job calling it. Mark, boom, right at you. And then, you know what, Alex, great job keeping it down. And then I could go in there, apply pressure. I always say you got to win about 5 points a match without hitting a ball. Count one for me.
Now, Alex can go into what we call beast mode, where he gets a little bit uncontrollable, his movements are very unpredictable, and he goes into an aggressive rage.
He's got filthy skills. He takes returns on the rise, and he moves in on it. His hands are so quick. There's nothing the net team can really do when he is determined to come to the net.
What are you going to do now? Because you guys are split, right?
Yeah.
This is the third set?
Strategy?
Yeah.
You're gonna win.
Nice. Do it for the fans. None of them are rooting for you, though. Then, at a crucial juncture in the match, the entertainment value reaches an unprecedented high. All 4 players go berserk and explode with a chain of aggressive shot making that leaves jaw-dropped fans paralyzed in paddle euphoria.
I think that if you had a shot clock that forced you to end the point quickly, well, this would be it. This is an example of it. Everyone's trying to end it, and no one can. It's just pure athleticism at its best on display.
Closing points of the match, you can see in desperation, Mark Parsons is attacking Peter's backhand over there, and to no avail, this guy will not miss. He is an absolute bore. Peter, what are you thinking to yourself?
Let's be boring. You gotta bore people. I'm there to bore, but I'm also there to win. If boring equals winning, sign me up.
So people won't necessarily call you the most interesting man. I'm guessing you're not drinking any Dos Equis at the moment.
No, I'm like watching paint dry, Will. I'm just digging. We're lobbing. We're switching sides. Give them a different look. I'm just trying to poke my offense in there. Just keep them honest. I get a good look.
Displaying a little pizzazz of your own. I like that one, Peter. What an incredible night for paddle tennis. Peter Berka and Alex Bancila beating Mark Parsons and Dane Schmidgall 0-6, 6-2, 6-4. Why don't you give us your insight into how you came back from that devastating loss of 6-0 in the first set? Did it have anything to do with your facial hair?
No, it had to do with my partner. Playing with a player of my caliber is just not cutting it anymore, you know, if you're not able to put a first volley in and stuff.
What happened in the first set?
I don't know. The exhibition started in the second.
Oh, it started in the second.
It started at 8 o'clock. I don't know what it was.
And
I thought it was only a 1-set match.
1-set match? Well, you did pretty well in that
No idea how this got turned into a 2 out of 3.
Let's talk about your post-match ritual. It looks like you exerted an enormous amount of energy out there. How does this help you prepare for your next match?
I don't even know what my next match is, so it doesn't matter right now.
What do you think about the claims that you look similar to Colin Farrell?
I don't like that question. Next question, please.
That was the last question I had.
Okay, thank you very much.